Hello everyone, this is a video about this Sony uh, recorder, voice recorder or tape recorder, whatever that you want to call it. I saw it on eBay and it was in such a good condition that I thought I have to save this, and this is it. Let me just get it out and show you. This one, the model number is TCM280, and this is fast playback, pre-end alarm or auto shut off, and that's really it. Cassette recorder, and I show you all around this. And from the top we have the tape counter, and I have to tell you a story about this tape counter that is one of the most difficult ones that I have ever put on of the WMD6C. This one is really difficult as well. It has only one dent here that I wanted to get it out, but I thought, okay, let's let it be, because it doesn't do anything, any harm to this, to avoid closing and opening. Anyway, on the top you have the eject. When the tape is in here, you can eject, and all the normal bits, rewind cue, stop, play, forward cue, and record. And this is, I guess, one touch recording, and then the pause and stop pausing, and then here is the battery and record level meter. When you're recording, it just blinks. And here is the pre-end alarm, and this pre-end alarm is just doesn't alarm you by means of sound or something like that. It's just starting to blink to tell you you are reaching to the end of the tape, and just getting you ready for that. And this one is not auto reverse or anything. It's just reminding you that you have to stop your interview and turn the tape round. And then the speaker here. On this side you have the volume. I hope everything is in focus, and microphone and the remote and the earphones. And about this earphone, I was really puzzled why it doesn't say phono or phone or headphone or something like that. And later I realized, and this is mono. Anyway, I was a little bit disappointed, but not that much. And then at the back you have the center negative 3 volts input jack. Then remember, this is center negative. And then nothing here and nothing here, and this is the lanyard, the strap. And at the bottom you just have this to open the battery compartment, and it takes 2 AA batteries. And I have to tell you that is finding all the belts for this was really a challenge. And I'm finally, with the accumulation of my belts that I have, I could match something with it, but it's not perfect. And the wow and flutter is really bad because of the belt. And this one is direct drive. It means that the motor is directly driving this, so is more stable. And it's supposed to not to produce any wow and flutter, or at least minimize it, but unfortunately this one does it. and still I don't have the tape, the right belt for this, but soon I'm going to find out, find the right one in the market. And there was some German company that they've been, selling this, and it takes 4 belts, and I'll show you the inside workings of this. And this is the case with the opening and everything. I washed this, but unfortunately these stains, they are accumulated throughout times, but still is clean and is some sort of velvety, sort of suede quality to it. And here is rubberized, some sort of velvety, material. Is really good. So I put this back there, and then I put tape in there, put a tape in there, and let me just see. And I get this tape ready, and then I come back. So now the battery is in there, the tape is in there. I just show you a little bit of rewind and fast forward and then play. I have tried to minimize the wow and flutter to the maximum, and I show you here as well that we have the speed. This is I guess for just playback. And then here we have the quality music. When you are recording, it's just the speech or the music. It's just simply for recording. And it sounds good and it's loud. So I didn't know that this one is a mono, but anyway, I purchased this, and the listing was something around, I think it was 50, and then the person reduced it to 30, and then I made an offer, and then I managed to buy this for 20 quid because it wasn't working. And now, after many days that I worked on it, it works, and just the torque is not much when you put some sort of a tape that is more than 60 minutes. It's just struggling to play it, but the rewind and fast forward, as you see, is good. And then it was some sort it had some sort of distortion, as if some capacitor is not good, but I cleaned all the volumes, all the switches, everything, and it's now working a little bit stable. And then I just wanted to show you the auto shut off, and this one is just shutting off the electricity. And if you see now, when it's getting to the beginning of the tape, and now I look at the light here, it's just telling you that the tape is to the end, and then after a while it just cuts off the electricity to this. And now when you are playing it, as you see, as you notice, the torque wasn't good enough. I had to give it a little bit of push. Anyway, it's just good for, you know, listening to some of your tapes without using extra speaker system out there. It's just, and it's really really thin. Look at this is the box for the tape. It's just a little bit bigger than this, and is really in mint condition right now. And still I'm looking for a proper belt for this. As I mentioned, it has 4 belts, one for the tape counter, one for the playing, one for the fast forward and rewind, and the other one is for auto stop. Anyway, let me just show you a little bit of inside of it, and then we are going to wrap this video. The way to open this is just from the back. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not this one, and there are 2 screws down there, one there, one there, and then when you unscrew all of those, the door has to be open in order to get access to the back. And then, sorry, there is another screw here as well. Let me just show you. Here, there is another screw here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws just to open this. And then the door has to be open, and then it slides open like this because these 2 switches are here. And then when you open that, you are facing with this. So now this is the motor. There is 1 belt from here going to the capstan, and then 1 from there to the play position, and 1 from the underneath of the play position, underneath this one, is going to here, to this part. Let me just see, to this part underneath here. And in order to do that, you have to take this one out, take this there, I mean not really this one, take this one out and then get it here and then wrap it around here. Is very difficult, I have to tell you. And this one is the most difficult as well. It's just all of them, they are difficult. It's the only one that is straightforward is just the play one that is coming from here to there. Otherwise, let me show you the belt for the tape counter is from there to here. And I let you to think how I have managed to do that. And if you look closer, you can see the belt there. It's coming. So in total 4 belts, and all of them, they are very, very difficult to put them on. And this is another image. It's more or less the same. And the belts, let me show you all the belts here and the replacement that I had. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 belts. This one is the tape counter, and this one is for the fast forward, and this one is for the play, and this one is for the capstan. That's directly drive it from motor to capstan individually. And then we have here, this is the motor that is going to the play, and from under here going to the fast forward and rewind. And this is the capstan is in there, is coming from here to all around there. that one is just broke my back, because it wasn't, you know, going well at all. So now you know everything about this Sony TCM280. Is very stylish, very thin, very sort of delicate, but is robust. All is metal, aluminium and metal, and inside is all metal, and only some of the gears are, you know, plastic, and it has a case, and you know, you can put a remote microphone here that you, when you turn it on, it just plays. When you turn it off, it just pauses the recordings, and it has a pre-end alarm. When it's getting to the end of the tape, it's just blinking to show you that I am reaching to the end of the tape. Wrap the interview or pause it and turn the tape round, and then start it again. And this is the tape counter, and this hole, for those keen eyes that they are asking, what is that, I wonder. And this is just for you know, azimuth adjustment. Let me just get the tape out and I show you the head. If you can see through here, as you see, the head is mono, and the eraser is a magnet, and that is the pinch roller. If it can, you know, focus there. And there are two screws here. You can get this plate out and have partial access to the tape counter belt, but is not easy at all. I have forgotten to take a picture of this part, but it still is good. Anyway, I'm really happy that I could rescue this one and salvage it by whatever days that I spent on this. Really, still, as I mentioned, still I have to find the right belt for this to make it even better. But for the time being, as you see, when you play it, sometimes it doesn't play. It's just somehow, it's just struggling. But for the fast forward and rewind, it's fantastic. And it can play for 2 hours, record and play for 2 hours. With 2 AA batteries. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until my next video, take care of yourself and each other, and as always, have a great time.